with numbers steadily increasing since the bad old days of the 70s and 80s, when pollution and hunting almost drove them to extinction. Today, the biggest threat to their survival is our ever-growing addiction to the motor car.
They are nice and cuddly, and people say they've got nice little faces, and that's really nice. But I think the really important thing is they're at the peak of the food chain. They're really top of the food chain, and they live in the water and they live on land, so they're an ambassador to a healthy environment. If you look after the otter, the rest of the food chain falls into place.
There's been a recovery going on for a number of years now. It seems that water quality is the main issue here. That there's been improvements in water quality across the whole of the country, and this is reflected in the prey of the otter, the fish, and consequently otters have moved back into areas where they formerly weren't present. That is the biggest threat to otters in Scotland is road traffic accidents.
When a mother gets run over on the road, the future for her cubs is bleak. Earlier this year, Landward received a call from the SSPCA to say that a baby otter had been found on the roadside in Aberdeenshire.
There was actually two found. This one survived and unfortunately the second one didn't. Both found in the same village, which would tend to suggest that something's happened to mother. I'm now going to take it over to the International Otter Survival Fund in Broadford and Skye. They've got the facilities and the resources to look after it.
Well, Jeannie was brought over to us by John Carl from the SSPCA, and she's doubled in weight in about 6 weeks, and she's doing really, really well. And she's turned into a really fiery little character. She's in one of the nursery pens with a pool, so she can go in and out when she wants. The cubs are all totally different. Every single one is different. They all have their own little individual characters. Some of them are funny little characters, some of them will learn very quickly. But they are carnivores, and so they've got that wild streak to them.
Like Jeannie, the majority of otters that arrive at the Skye Sanctuary are the victims of road accidents. But it's hoped that new measures being trialled here could help reduce casualties.
We were losing between 15 and 22 otters just on the Isle of Skye, and we wanted to do something about this, and we installed these wildlife warning reflectors, and we've cut down mortality to about 3 or 4 a year now. We were finding nearly all our otter mortalities on the road are occurring in the late autumn and the winter, and they were getting knocked down on the roads, and we installed the wildlife warning reflectors at every otter hotspot where we were getting a lot of mortality.